at 6 p.m. Is there a nomination for someone to chair the meeting?
I'm going to nominate Paul.
A second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. Roll call?
I'd like to make a quick statement
Excuse me, we're not.
We're
not
not
gonna
ready
get-
yet.
before the meeting starts.
We're gonna get to
No.
public comment.
Yeah.
We'll get to it, Ron, just 1 second.
Yep. Bennett? Here. Goss, here. Hubble?
Here.
Lawson?
Here.
Becky? Present. Pop is absent.
Okay, set the meeting agenda.
I do have a question for Ron Backey, and also, I would like to address the compensation of the deputy supervisor first,
Okay.
so we make sure we get that done.
Okay. Is that okay with the rest of the board?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on, declaration of conflict of interest. Hearing none, get public comment. There you go.
Ronald Backey, 6987 Cook Road, Deputy Supervisor. I just want to bring to your attention that if you all look at your agenda for today, if you look at your agenda, the public notice, it was put out that the special meeting was going to be held on Tuesday, March 7th, 2019. Well, if everybody looks at a calendar, that date does not exist. There is no such thing as a Tuesday, March 7th, 2019. It's an imaginary made-up date that will never happen in our lifetime.
Typo, probably.
That's an Open Meetings Act violation. I would like you to take a look at the meeting that we had on Monday. At the top of the agenda that went out to the public.
The agenda or the notice?
The notice of the agenda. Special meeting on Tuesday, March 4th, 2019. That date does not exist as well. It's an imaginary date made up. It'll never happen. A revised Whitewater Township Board publication just went out, and it said that there's a meeting special on Thursday, March 18, 2019. That date does not exist either. The first two dates are in violation. The fact that myself and everybody attended that meeting that was illegally published with the wrong date means that we're all guilty of a violation for even attending that meeting. That can't be changed. The meeting today, I looked at some of Cheryl's emails and postings. I informed her, your dates need to be looked at. They're inaccurate. There's an upcoming meeting. I wrote her an email. I stated, Cheryl, please check your dates to make sure that you are accurate. March 7th is on a Thursday, and March 18th is on a Monday. Politely, nice, information is power. The response is, they are accurate. They are not accurate. They're dates that don't even exist. It's the supervisor's office is requesting that both meetings be rescheduled with proper dates to the public. It's unfortunate that this meeting didn't take place correctly when we had every opportunity to correct it. That's it. Thank you.
May I respond?
Yes.
Okay. The day doesn't matter. It's the date. The dates are correct in all the notices. I have all the notices right in here. The dates are correct. March 4th at 6, March 7th at 6, and March 18th at 6. And also agenda items is listed in special meeting notice down here at the bottom where it doesn't give a day. Okay? So yes, the days are correct, but it's the date that controls. So there is no Open Meetings Act violation. Everyone has been noticed that March 4th, March 7th, and March 18th are dates. And then the agendas, which have been out and which have been posted on the website, say, now that does say Tuesday, March 7th, so that's incorrect, and Tuesday, March 4th, but the date is what controls. So anybody could have looked at the calendar and said, yep, March 4th, that's on a Monday, that's wrong, but March 4th is when they're having the meeting. There's no Open Meetings Act
So
violation.
when you're legally, when you're posting these, do you have to include the day or just the date?
I don't have to. But if you do? I don't have to include the day, no.
But the fact that you did include the date, the fact, if you didn't include the day, which is extremely misleading, if I'm in the public and I get an agenda notice and I look at it and it says Tuesday, March 7th, I'm gonna show up on Tuesday thinking that that's March 7th.
Well, you might, but some people would probably go to the website and see
The
what it
majority
says
of
on
the people
website.
would.
Yeah.
The majority of the people
All
would.
I know is, Ron, you were given these dates by Ron Pop also,
Yes,
as
accurate
budget public
dates, but
hearing
not,
dates. And in your email, you didn't say the days are incorrect. You said the dates are incorrect. If I don't have it in front of me.
I said, please check.
Excuse me, please don't interrupt. I was speaking, I didn't interrupt you.
Okay.
If you had said the days don't match the dates, I would have looked at that, but you said the dates are incorrect, and the dates are not incorrect.
Okay, let me read the email that I sent you. It says, Cheryl, please check your dates to make sure they are accurate. March 7th is on a Thursday, and March 18th is on a Monday.
And you said, check your dates. And I looked and I said, the dates are correct. The days may not be correct. I don't have to put the days on there. I do, but I don't have to.
That's right, you
So-
do not have to, but you
Right.
did, and it was incorrect. It's part of the date, clear and specific. And you won't find anything that says any different in the rule book.
Well, I think it'll be up to the board what they want to do.
All right, I cannot attend this meeting. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say something? I can't help but feel that this is being made into a bigger deal than it actually is, because the date's there. I don't know what the motivation for it is, but I do know that I am uncomfortable being targeted this way. And I do feel like we're being targeted.
I think so.
So, I think we need to not have this meeting tonight, even though we're coming to the end. You know, end of March is not too far away. It's gonna make us all have more scheduling issues, but I think we're gonna have to cancel. That's my opinion. I don't know what anybody else thinks.
Lloyd?
I don't know that we have to cancel. I do feel that it was kind of targeting at us, looking for a fight. And I believe Cheryl's correct in what she's saying. I believe there is a little bit of confusion when the wrong dates are put in there. That could be made a mistake, but I don't think there's any violations. And I don't think we should skip the meeting. We need to finish it. Meeting's already started.
Cheryl has gone to many, many meetings, and she's done this for almost 8 years now. She knows the law of what has to be posted,
I agree.
and if Cheryl tells me that it is the written date, not the word of the day,
Let's look at it.
I believe her.
Let's look at
So do I.
it. Meeting requirements, minutes requirements.
So let's let her look it up before we make a definite decision, folks, is my opinion.
Let's see what it says in here, I'm not sure. 54. Okay. Must be open to the public. All regular and special meetings must be open to the public. Let's see right here.
Notice
Notice
requirements.
You found it, yeah. For a regular township, that's for a regular meeting. For a regular township board meeting, a notice of the time, dates, and locations of the township board's regular meetings must be posted at the township hall within 10 days after the first, well, that's a different thing. But anyways, it says time, dates, and locations, nothing about day. Let me see, special meetings. Special meetings, are required by the Open Meetings Act to post a notice of the date, time, and location of the special meeting at least 18 hours prior to the meeting. This is a special meeting. I don't have to put the day in there.
Is this still under public comments? Because
If it is, wait a minute, just a minute,
No, we're
yeah,
not-
please, and then you can, just a minute.
um,
So it says for special meetings, again, both general law and charter townships are required by the Open Meetings Act to post a notice of the date, time, and location of the special meeting at least 18 hours prior to the meeting. The clerk in the general law township must give written notice of the special meeting's purpose, that's the agenda, date, time, and location to each board member. Day is not required to be in the notice. I don't think that makes the notice defective, that there is a wrong day. I know how it happened. It's because I will copy, a prior notice and just change the dates. And so in February, I would have copied the February notice, and February 5th was a Tuesday, February 19th was a Tuesday, and February 21st was a Thursday. So I didn't change the day, but I did change the dates. So, it's up to the board, board wants to do.
Well, having what we know now, how does the board members feel?
I'd like to keep going on with the meeting.
Yeah,
I don't know, I'm torn. I fully agree with it, that it's, the date is actually published. If you go Tuesday, oh, well, Tuesday's not the 7th, that's what people are gonna do. They're gonna know there's been a typo here. But I'll state it again, I feel like we're being targeted right now for doing something wrong, that perceived wrong. Not necessarily that it is wrong. So I'll go with what you guys choose, but I'm not comfortable here. I don't like being pointed at like we're doing something wrong when it's not an intentional wrong. I don't like it.
We have a hand raised, do we wanna have a comment? Is that okay with the board?
Yeah.
Matt, you have to come up and state your name, please.
Janet Becky, 6987 Cook Road.
I think so. Well, just a minute, Janet.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
So the point is that you are using the date with the date, and it should match. And I think what's important here is none of you are attorneys. And I think that you should be asking your attorney the question before you continue to do something that you're not sure of. It was noticed and tried to get it corrected. And that did not happen. It was not being targeted, it was tried. And there's other people watching their Ps and Qs because they're stepping in for somebody. That's all I have to say.
I'll be happy to renotice this. I think we all need to look at our calendars. We've got, I think we should grab our calendars. See when we can do it. I can promise you there will be no days
From now on?
future special meeting notice. There
Well,
will be no days.
right,
I mean, it's ridiculous, but if this is how Ron Pop wants to play the game, we can play the game too. So let's see, this is the 7th. Next week, see, Board of Review is in here, well, no, Parks and Rec is in here on Monday, then we have our Township Board meeting, then Historical Society's in here. That often gets canceled. Do you want to move this to the 13th?
you said no, you can't do it on Monday.
Parks and Rec Committee's in here.
Could they possibly meet in the back room or not?
They could possibly meet in Della's office.
That's what, and if.
Yeah,
if
they
that-
don't all come sometimes anyways. Maybe we can move them to, can we do that, Della?
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff out right now for the end of
Oh,
the year.
I didn't know that.
But I,
Right.
you know, that,
Well, that's.
I mean, I can do Monday, or normally I go to their meeting, see, is the problem. And they didn't have a December meeting because of absences and illness.
are
Then
you
they're-
gonna be at their Monday meeting?
Well, I was planning to because it's the
Well, I
last
feel a
time
little
I
better
get to
about that,
talk.
it's just, there's
them
too
about
many
budgets.
important things. that-
Right,
But there's a reason I came my door
Well,
locked.
wait a minute, she can't be
Right.
at her Monday meeting and we have a meeting here.
Oh, that's
why
right.
are you guys open on Wednesday?
I can be.
How about you, Lloyd? How about we just move this to Wednesday, the 13th? We'll keep the 18th. I'll just renotice it. I'll renotice it to
March 13th.
March 13th. No day selected at 6 PM.
That's fine.
And then we just put historical can go in Ron's office.
Okay.
Because it's only Luann and one other guy, that Roger Burke or something like that. It's only the two of them. So historical will be moved to Ron's office.
And if she needs to get into your office file, she still can.
And what about the 18th?
No, her stuff's all in the copy room.
Oh, it is, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the 18th? Do you need to renotice that? Without
Yes,
the
I will
day?
renotice both. The notice will also be for March 18th at 6 PM. We'll just leave that where it's at. I'm good with that.
Okay, so we can't really discuss anything else then on this agenda.
Well, unfortunately, I guess not, but I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this compensation of deputy supervisor because I am not going to pay Ron Backey, Ron Pop's salary. I
It'll
think
just,
that's an issue.
I don't know, I guess since we can't discuss anything, I think we should just table it till the next meeting. That's all we
Right.
can do.
So, yeah,
And then after what you just said, we'll just table it, Cheryl.
Yeah,
Well, we'll do the best we can with it. So,
Yeah, well, we might have to pay him back pay or something, we just won't pay him
Yep,
until we get that sorted out.
okay, so we're gonna cancel this meeting, our next meeting will be the March 13th at 6 P.M.
Works for me.
And you're gonna renotice the others,
Yeah,
okay? Motion to.
Adjourn this meeting that
Adjourn.
didn't
do you
happen.
have to have the final, well, yeah, I mean, we're.
I mean, I don't even know how you
meeting,
handle
so,
something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe adjourn.
Meeting adjourned. Okay.
at 6:20.